Good evening, one and all, and you join us for this Indian T20 League match between the Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Lucknow Supergiants. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pack.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Deep to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed a lot. Edged. The Supergiants with a strong appeal. That should be given. Oh, that's just outrageous.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nearly gets the edge. Deep with a great delivery there. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the colours.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. 9 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 11 for 4. Deep from the Shivyal Yadav end. No. Terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Trouble. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 16 for 5. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The Super Giants managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 7 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 33 for 5. Bishnoi, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Couldn't get it through the field. Was quick onto that in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. Khan, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Swept away but finds the fielder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Edged. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Khan back into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Needs a direct hit. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 73 for 6. Marsh from the Shiv Yadav end. Nicked it. They've gone up here. Gone. Fine catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Nearly gets the edge. Marsh with a great delivery there. Nine runs added there. The Sunrisers are 82 for 7. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Smacks that away through the gap. Misses everything. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 87 for 7. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, terrible shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
5 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 92 for 7. Khan, the left arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Can't get that outside the ring field. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. 4 runs added in the over. The Sunrisers are 96 for 8.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Going with pace now. Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Khan from the VVS Laxman end. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Chaha gets plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Huge shot. It's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
18 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 120 for 8. Going with spin now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Good pick up. Big chance. beats the field with a great shot. Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 126 for 8. Ahmed, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Smacks that away through the gap. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The over finishes. You really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts. Nicked it. They've gone up here. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Swept away but finds the fielder. Over. The Sunrisers are 137 for 9. Yada, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Brilliant diving stop.
sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Great shot, through the gap. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 5 for none. Cummins, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Goes over the top with that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Markram advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Chahar coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Perfectly timed.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Tried to get through the tough early period. Now they'll walk off frustrated that they couldn't build a score for the team.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Was quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 27 for 1. Cummins from the Shivyal Yadav end. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Bardoni watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. This should be close. That's out. Caught.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Misses everything. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Square cut. Finds point. No run. Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. A nicely taken catch in the slips. Oh, that's just outrageous.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Puran taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Couldn't get it through the field. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
The Sunrisers are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. Might look to go big again here.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield. Eight runs added there. The Super Giants are 59 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. You just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
They've gone up here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 10 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 69 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 76 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Gone. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Big edge, where's that going? And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Sarmad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great commitment. Oh man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Sharma, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. The bowler looks really confident. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Super Giants are 89 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And gone. Caught in the slips. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That's the over. The Super Giants are 111 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
The Sunrisers has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They'll get at least one here. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 118 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive chance. Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The Sunrisers will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Gets that away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 126 for 7. Head from the Shivyal Yadav end. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. No, terrible shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. That should get a few here.
All the way, right out of the middle.
That's the end of our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.